Why am I like this? So in January 2023, I was cycling to work and it was cold. There was ice on the roads, but it was a journey that I took every day for years. So I thought I'll just avoid the ice. You know, I had to go along a really kind of typical country road, not with high bushes, but just not, the tarmac wasn't replaced as often, windy, very narrow and so on. So anyway, I was going down the road, I slipped on black ice, I had my helmet on, but I literally went like this, boop, like 90 degrees, just like that, and my head kind of tapped the pavement in a ricochet way. I carried on going to work. It was round the corner and I thought, oh, I've hurt my knee a bit, but I'm okay. Cut to 1:30 in the afternoon. I was making a round of tea for the team and I sat down at my desk. I was asked to do something by my line manager that I do every day in, a million times. Don't even have to think about it. And I just couldn't do it. My brain wasn't like engaging the steps to click the right buttons, and I wasn't really processing the information. Nothing was like making sense. So I went home on the advice of someone who was trained as a medical doctor. She's now a psychiatrist. She's amazing. She said, you probably got a concussion. Somebody came to pick me up. I'm very grateful. And they said that I fell asleep 3 times on the 5-minute journey home. They called an ambulance and the paramedic said, you might have a mild concussion, but you're going to be okay. I wasn't okay. A month later, I was diagnosed with, I think it's called post-concussion syndrome. I think that's all it is. And that just never really went away. At the time, I was doing a part-time job and I just carried on, but I'd have to take a lot of time off work. I took a month off in the beginning and then I was offered a full-time job in a different part of the school that I worked at. That was a mistake. I thought, I can be a single mummy and have a chronic illness and do a full-time job. That's absolutely fine. It was not fine. It was not fine. I couldn't do a full month of work without taking an average of a week off because my symptoms were just debilitating. If I caught a cold, nothing, couldn't work. Ultimately, I stopped working in April of 2025 and I actually quit my job in October of 2025 and here we are.